All right, good morning, everyone. So let's see what we got going on. So you can see, let's see. So I still have this zone drawn out. You can see that there's clear rejections in this supply zone. Still have the same demand zone drawn out from yesterday. I might extend this guy out for now. I don't think we'll get down here, to be honest. I mean, definitely could. We do have data being released at 7, and it does seem like price is kind of tightening up in here, so it seems like some big move might want to come out of there, but we'll see if it's to the upside or downside. For me, I think it would probably come down to the downside, honestly, after the news. The only reason I say that is if we look at the point of controls without the candles there, you can see, dang, did I do it wrong? No, I did good. You can see that the point of control has just been slowly increasing for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. And 2 of those point of controls have not been touched, and we are kind of coming into a major supply zone area. So I would suspect that we kind of come down here to the 650 level. But, the market does what the market does. So we just have to just be patient and wait and see what happens. Okay, so it seems like are we in that zone yet? Yep. So we're in the retracement area for the 233. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of a bounce back up than a push down. All right, we have the tiny push up. We do need more of a push down now. Okay, we're getting that push, but can this push sustain itself? That's the real question. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it wants to hold for right now. Yeah, as long as these highs up here are not broken, I will still look for potential shorts. Yeah, and this blue box down here was just another tiny demand area. You can see that we kind of bounced from it. All right, these highs still haven't been broken. would like to see this forming candle be a down close candle. Yeah, it's a good down close candle. Close below that one as well. 38.25. This low is at 38, so close a tick lower below this one. I might enter if this forming candle is a down close candle, or if the following candle is a down close candle. If we break above this high, I'm no longer interested in this setup, but still a potential short setup on the 55R. Yeah, it seems like we kind of broke above this high, so I'm no longer interested in the 34R setup, but there is a potential setup on the 55 that we just gotta be on the lookout for. Okay, we got another close below here. I'm interested again. See what happens on this forming candle and the following candle.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm in. Stop above this high. Alright, might bring it down to break even.
Target filled.
Yeah. Nice. Simple, easy play. Very good.
Connection lost.
Connection lost, what? Yeah, now we could just wait for the 55 and we can just take this same play again. 34.25, where's this 55? 33.25, yeah, close below.
Order submitted.
I'm back in. Stop above this high. Actually, I might bring it a little bit lower. I might keep it here, down here. Now we just wait. Patience. Let's see. You see, this is what's just annoying. It's just the patience. but I'm trying to work on it. Just gotta trust your setup. And you should be fine. Yeah, we only have data being released at 7. I didn't see any important data being released at 6:45. I'm just double checking real quick. Yeah, nothing at 6:45. Can we push down a little bit more so I can go to break even? A little bit more push. Yep, break even.
Target filled.
Nice. Bro, trust your setup. Trust your system. You do not understand how many systems and setups I've been through. Once you find your setup, you trust the process, you just stick with it, do not deviate from the plan. Bro, you will be fine. I'm telling you, just the quick points, quick base points, So what if you have a negative RR? This trade that I just took was, I would say it was maybe a 1 to 0.5. So it's a little bit of a negative RR, but bro, just trust yourself. And look, we are keep pushing down a little bit too. So, wow, so good. Yeah, with those 2 trades, I'm done for the day. Nice. So I guess we'll go through. We'll go analyze the trades we took real quick. So it was based off the 233R. It was based off the 233R, based off this down close candle. You can see it has positive delta to down close candle. So to me, it's signaling a potential reversal. What I would call a delta trap, because delta is increasing and delta is positive, yet the price action, it's showing downside because this candle closed to the downside. So you got to wait till the retracement into that range. And for the 233, I like to pair it up with the 55. But I've also noticed that on the 34, it works all right. But you have to wait for price to retrace into the area that you are looking for. So for us, let's see. So if we go on the 55, I'll bring this chart over. So on the 55, we can see that this high correlates to this high over here. So on the 55, what I like to do, so I don't enter prematurely, is I like to wait till there is a good, decent push down and then a push up. And you don't see that we don't close candle until right about somewhere around here. So it would be about equivalent of as to here on the 34R. So once I see that, then I can start looking for some short opportunities. And you can see that there is a potential short opportunity on the 34 right here because it comes up, comes down, makes a high that did not break this high, even though it's fairly close but did not break it, comes down below this low, price comes back up into this area, and we get a nice down close. And yeah, you can enter right here, go for like a nice little quick scalp, like the 10 points that we're used to doing, and get that dub that way. But I prefer to wait on just the time frame that I use above the 34R, which is the 55R. And once I see that buying power, that buying pressure when I'm looking for shorts, then I'm interested and I look for my potential plays. You can see that this high has still not been broken. And we just kind of wait for our nice little setup. We don't really get a decent setup until the first setup actually appears right here, but you can see that this high is broken right here and it's just game over. Like I'm not interested in that trade anymore. Then we get a decent close below these two up close candles right here at, what is it, like 635. We get a tiny push up and we get a down close candle, and we do not break this order block high. We are able to close within it, and this is a down close candle, so I entered right there, just go for my quick 10 points. And as soon as we get into like 5 to 7 points, I bring my stop loss towards break even, honestly, no matter what. Even if I know that, or even if I have high confidence that my trade will work, I still do it no matter what. I just don't really like being in drawdown, and I like to see the trades just kind of just send it, like just go quick, which what it did here perfectly. And then I saw the second opportunity right here, but I wasn't looking at the 34R. I was instead looking at the 55R. So I'm gonna pull that 55R chart back up. Let me bring this over a little bit, get that 55R. All right, so on the 55R, you can see that this is the high that touched the inside the retracement zone. Decent pullback. Then now we get the push up. Now we're looking for potential short. So we get the nice close below these two candles, which have occurred right here. Now we wait for price to kind of touch this order block zone or this demand zone area that just formed. We want the down close to occur, which occurs right here at 637. So it closed around 23,834. And you can see my entry is kind of right there. I entered right away. Yeah, the price did retrace back up for a little bit, and I was in drawdown maybe 10 points. But my stop loss is always going to be above this high, like the order block high or the demand zone high. You could put it up a little bit higher. That's where I had it originally, but then I just moved it down a little bit because I was like, nah, I trust my system. So once this candle was able to close within this order block area, and let me just draw it a little bit clearer. So I would say this is the order block area, which is just these two candles, this candle low, this candle high, just this area. Then we want to see a down close. We get a nice down close. I enter, stop above here, just aim for 1 to 10. The risk reward is, I would say, maybe not favorable to many people, but it's what works for me. So if you can see, look, so we entered right around the 0 level. We exited right around the 50% level. So that means for every $200 I risk, I'm only going to gain $100. But that's perfectly fine to me. That's not too big of a deal because I trust my system. I know my system will work majority of the times. And if you wanted to be more closer to 1-1, what you can do is, instead of having your stop loss up here, you just bring your stop loss to the entry candle high. So just right up here. And you can see it's much closer. The entry is right around here at the 0 level, and the target profit is just a few points away from the 100 level. So it's just signaling a 1-to-1. And yeah, you can easily do that as well. But I have noticed that there are a couple times, not all the times, but there are a couple times where price will come above this entry candle high, but not break the order block high up here, and then continue going down before your 10 points is hit, or my 10 points is hit. So that's why I like to put the stop loss above here instead of here. Definitely could do here, but you might just get stopped out a little bit more, but not too much more. But yeah, so I know there's data coming out, being released in about 10 minutes. But I'm not going to be trading that at all. So I'm just going to call it here. Decent day, nice and quick. That's what we like to see. The thing is, the way you want to make trading work is you do not want to be staring at the screens all day. That'll just wreck you, honestly. It won't be any good to no one. I mean, except the people, I guess what's so called the market makers. Ooh. But yeah, they would be the only ones that, I guess, profit if you're just wasting your money, honestly. But just simple trades that you don't need anything complex. Just very simple. That's what I've learned over the years. Been doing this, maybe like 4 years now. A lot of ups and downs, but we're finally on the up portion. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Have a good day, y'all.